What's up, everybody? It's your boy Showtimedr. So, we're getting into the Epic 7 content update here. Servers just went down for the patch. So, clearly Charles. Wondering, this guy's probably going to be a tank, but I haven't looked, so... He's a knight at least, so we got that. You know, there might not be much to say when someone says, respected by all knights. It's like... Don't you want to see the true power behind the throne or something amazing like that? But alright guys, so we got our Earth Knight here. Let's check it out. Charles is an Earth Elemental hero who consistently dispels enemy buffs while increasing attack of allies. After using Faithful Strike to increase attack of all allies and increase... Hold on. Okay. And increase... defense of himself, Charles can follow up with Smash, which deals great amount of damage proportional to the amount of buffs he is granted. Slash decreases attack of enemies with a chance to trigger Smash, which can dispel all enemy buffs. Therefore, Charles has the potential to be a powerful countermeasure against enemies with a lot of buffs. Yeah, dang it, every time I click, it wants to go there. Alright, so on his 1/, attacks with the sword, 50% chance to decrease attack for a turn, and 25% chance to activate Smash. Effect chance is doubled if enemy is buffed. Smash! Cooldown 3 turns. Attacks the enemy repeatedly with the giant sword, with an 80% maximum 100% chance to dispel all buffs. Damage dealt increases proportional to the number of buffs granted to the caster. Okay, so it looks like it's single target then. Alright, so, and damage proportional to the amount of buffs he has, so get ready to see him with like DN and all other manner of caster buffers. And then we got Faithful Strike here, active, cooldown 5 turns, lowest 4. Attacks all enemies with the Sword Storm, increases attack of all allies for 2 turns, additionally increases defense of the caster for 2 turns. When there are 3 or fewer enemies, damage dealt increases as enemies become fewer. Soul Burn. Extend buff duration by 1. Oh, so he's kind of turning himself into how Elson used to be a little bit with that, with his ulti, except clearly does more damage. Oh, actually sounds like a pretty good hero. Let's see here. At the end of each turn, the Knight exclusive artifact has a 50% chance to grant the caster a random buff. The 5-star artifact Justice for All has been added. And then it'll eventually get to 100% over here. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. So Earth Knight, that means he's competing with... Shoot, I forget. Let's see. What's her face? Armin. I'd probably take him over Armin. Interesting. In most cases. And now we got the Charles and Justice for All event. Which, of course, is basically just the banner. New side story, The Meaning of Justice. Prior to Raz's awakening, Azuria entered political turmoil with clashes over faith. Just like the real world. Deepening Charles' concern every day. This is the story of Charles, Knight Commander's inner conflict. And it looks like we got 2 weeks to do this event. Not sure if this is going to be one of those tiered events where there's multiple currencies, but I guess we'll see here. Couple lot quests. There's your bonus heroes. I don't have any of them except... Oh, I got Corvus, actually. Yeah, it looks like this is the only currency. So you guys should pretty much know how the rewards go by now. Fuse Nerve will be a good one to get, though. That's actually pretty hard to get. And it's going to be one of those events that's just 3 transmute stones, unfortunately. So here's your rewards. stats of items will not be changed. As item grades increase, the additional substats when enhancing also increases. What? Why did they do that? I don't like that, but I think this is another thing. I've been thinking about it lately, how, what do they call it? Super Creative likes to sell things that may be considered nerfs as buffs. Because they did the same thing with the raid, when they were like, we don't want people to worry about the items that are dropping, so we're gonna hide the item stats from you. When, of course, people were like, no, I want to know the item stats so that I can go re-roll the damn thing if it's garbage, but... whatever. Well, yeah, wasn't this normal? I don't get what they're trying to tell me here. Oh, okay, this is after. Well, I guess I'm not following. Until an item has 4 substats, a new substat is added every 3 levels. After reaching 4 substats, the value of one of the substats increases randomly. After, the following is example of the use of an item to be added to the table of contents. What? Well, whatever. There's some type of extra thing. You guys are usually kind to explain this to me afterwards. I'm not following it right now. Chat report features. Players are now able to report messages in chat. Ooh. Can't wait to go do that. Yeah. Hello, heirs. Reported. I'm not an heir. How dare you? My parents died. Paralytica and Artifact Sword Judgment have been added to Covenant summons. Also available from summon tickets. Oh, I actually did want to see that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, for the life of me, I cannot get myself a, what's her face? The purple-haired healer, 4-star, Angelica. Oh well. I still need a Dust Devil, too. New Moonlight Heroes, Silverblade Araminthia, and Moonlight Dingo. Sounds like a porn star. An issue has been fixed in which, when Luna uses Infinity Slash as a dual attack or counterattacks, the number of attacks was not random. Tamarine now correctly uses her Song of Force to heal allies. When entering a battle with Tamarine, the 9-turn increase text no longer displays. An issue has been fixed in which Violet's skill, Graceful Cut, Soul Burn, and Helga's skill, Armor Rend, ignored effect resistance. Wah wah. For Spirit Altar 10. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any, like, really big thing or not. Specimen says his English voice has been acted.
Hi guys, it's me, Specimen said. Where are you going? But I'm a 5-star. Why are you feeding me? Oh no!
Kidding. Actually, I haven't heard much about Specimen Says. Is he any good? You guys that have him, let me know. I haven't heard any people like raving over him or anything. It's just kind of like a, yeah, he's good. Yeah. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. So not necessarily a gigantic huge patch, but there's stuff there, so that's good. I'm not sure about the new gear system. We'll just have to see, because they can tell us what it is, but until we actually see it, we don't really know. It's a thing I've learned playing gacha games. This new artifact looks Especially if you could get a knight that takes a lot of turns. This actually looks pretty good, but just not completely sure about it. But I'm sure this would actually be pretty badass for... Oh yeah, that's the other hero I was thinking of, was Flurry. Or Flurry, as people call her. So this would actually be really good on Flurry, because she's always increasing her combat readiness. And then you can give her that artifact that increases it further whenever anyone gets damaged. Although most people like to give her Aris, which I understand. But still, having her with some buffs, because she doesn't normally get, unless you got a buffer. He doesn't normally get too many buffs. Charles himself actually looks pretty good, I'm just not sure... Because, like, he's very specific on what he does. Like, basically, he punishes buffs. But then it's weird because he has a double dichotomy of... Deals more damage when enemy is buffed. Removes enemies buffed. And it's just like, well... Maybe I want them to have the buffs, though. But oh well, he tosses out attack. He gives himself defense, so he seems like he'll be a solid choice. Although for me, it's like there's so many strong fire DPSers in this game, it's really hard to sell me on an Earth tank. But... oh well, nothing too bad. As far as my account's going, guys, I got... after... God, what's it been, like 4 or 5 months? Probably more now. Of getting screwed with Moonlight summons. I got 2 4-stars in a row. One of them's Watcher Shuri, who I'm just starting to build, not really building to priority yet. And then I also got Shooting Star Acades, which I just got yesterday. So I'm starting to level her up, but she's really good because she can give one person immunity, or not immunity, what's it called? Invulnerability for 3 turns. And then also she has a res and the same skill, depending on if you cast on someone that needs to be rezzed or not. And then she's got that heal that, like, it brings whoever it is up to whatever her percentage health is. And then it heals them both on top of that, so... pretty freaking awesome. I'm gonna start building her. My other healers I got regular Acades. She's built pretty much to full now. I gotta get her skill 2 up a little bit more. And then... I was starting to build Doris, but I'll probably... do Acades over Doris now. I was thinking of running Doris as a tank. Still may, you never know, but... and then, what's the other thing? Dude, now I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah. And then, I just, promoted Hazel so I could get her specialty going. She's gonna get to 50 as soon as I start leveling her, but... that's pretty much what's going on with my account. Don't got any new crazy DPSers. I did manage to get Luna, but I think that's old news by now, so... anyways, guys, let me know how excited you are for Charles. You guys that have Lydica, because I've seen plenty of people be really happy with Lydica. Let me know. How's it going for you? You enjoying her? Is she OP? Is she overrated? What do you think? And that is pretty much it for me right now, guys, so I'll catch you later on. Peace.